It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, and I will share with you guys why I took a break, but that's in a different video. Today's video, we are gonna do 20 random facts about me. I'm not gonna waste any time, I'm just gonna hop right into this, so here we go. So first random fact, a lot of you might know this, but I'm not really sure, but I am 100% Mexican. I've never done one of those tests, so I probably have some European and other stuff mixed up in his body. But as far as I know, I'm Mexican. My dad's from Mexico. He's from Colima, Mexico. And my mom was born in the States, but my grandparents are from Aguascalientes. Both speak fluent Spanish. I speak Spanish as well. So that's the first fact. Random fact number 2, I don't eat meat. It's been probably 6 years, I think, since I haven't eaten meat. I gave it up 1 year for Lent, and I just never went back. I started doing research and seeing things I didn't like, how it affects your body certain ways or whatnot. So I just decided to give it up, but I do eat fish. Random fact numero 3. I have a lot of certificates and I've done a lot of different jobs. I'll name a couple. So I used to be a massage therapist. I have a license to be an esthetician. I'm a makeup artist. I'm a model. I actually have a license to sell life insurance. And what else? Oh, and a lash lift technician. So yeah, I just like to keep my options open. Random fact number 4, I love country music. A lot of people look at me and they don't expect that from me because, I don't know, it's weird. I feel like how do you judge somebody by looking at them, by knowing what kind of music they like? But I grew up in Riverside, where now there's just a lot of homes, but when I lived there when I was younger, there was a lot of dairies, and a lot of my friends' families owned dairies, and so we had cows and chickens and horses, and I just hung out with a lot of people that like to go horseback riding, and we would listen to country music. So yeah, I mean, I love other music, but I just love country. I love the story. I don't know, but I don't like twangy country. I like more pop country. So number 4, I love country. Random fact number 5, I have a zero patience. And I have been working on that for a couple years. I can't stand if somebody is walking slow in front of me, driving slow in front of me, waiting for something to come in the mail. I'd rather express it to me. I just like things done like this. I feel like maybe I belong in New York. Everybody's always on the go. That's one place I've never lived, but Random fact number 5 is I am a very frugal person. It's really weird. It's with certain things. Like, I will spend a couple dollars less to buy regular fruits and veggies as opposed to organic, but I'll splurge on like a designer bag or something. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know why I do that. I'll even like wait until, like, say I take an Uber and I want to wait until like traffic dies down so I can get a lower rate, but it's not even that much more. It's like $1 more. But yeah, I don't know. I've always been like that. I think I get that from my dad, actually. My dad is super, super frugal. Actually, he's like really cheap. I wouldn't even say frugal. Random fact number 7, my cousin actually gave me the name Boushy. When it was back in the day, it was MySpace days, and everybody was creating really cool names and fun names for their MySpace. I wanted something fun, and I was driving with my cousin, and she was like, "You're so bougie," and I was like, "What's that mean?" And ever since then, everybody has always called me that, and I made it my MySpace name, so I've had this name since MySpace days. Random fact number 8 is I'm super OCD. When I'm cooking, I have to make sure to have the dishes clean while I'm like prepping stuff. I can't have a mess everywhere. I also, before I leave the house, I do this really weird thing where I make sure the stove or like any flat irons or anything that can burn my house down is turned off. So I'll go to the stove, I'll touch all the knobs and make sure they're off, and then I'll say out loud, stove off. And then I'll go to the bathroom, make sure if I use the flat iron or curling iron to make sure to unplug it, say unplug curling iron or flat iron. And then I put it away and I'll say that out loud too, like flat iron put away or something like that, because I have to remember. If I don't remember, I'll like freak out and I have to come back home and double check to make sure that nothing is left on, because I'm afraid that my house will burn down and then my dog will be burnt to a crisp. So yeah, I'm OCD. Random fact number 9 is I don't like to use public restrooms. So I will actually hold my pee as long as I can. And there's been times I've held it like 4 hours because I don't want to use a public restroom. I don't know what it is. I just think obviously they're like gross and like, I don't know. I'm just like so like weirded out by them. So I try to hold my pee until I get home most of the time. But there are times that I do use it. Random fact number 10, I hate conflict. So if I'm in an argument with a friend or a family member, most of the time I will let them win because I don't like to argue, unless I am 100% sure that I am correct. I know for a fact that this answer is correct. I will fight until they realize that I'm right. But besides that, I don't like real arguments. I'll just walk away, or I'll let somebody be right, or I'll just say, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Like I'll just kind of play it off because it's just not worth it. Random fact number 11 is I cannot sleep on flights. So there was this time I went to Australia, and the flight to Australia I think is like, I don't even know, probably like 14 hours, 16 hours, something crazy. And I was like, you know what? I have to sleep on this flight. It's so long. Like I want to be refreshed and ready to go once I get there. So I took an Ambien, and it was the worst flight ever. I just felt drunk. I was like, ugh, like I couldn't sleep, and I felt wasted. It was the worst feeling ever. Like I never want to do that again. In order for me to sleep, I have to be laying down, and there's been a couple times that I have been in business or first class where I have fallen asleep. Never like a crazy REM sleep. I have like a light sleep and then I wake up. But yeah, normally I can't sleep on flights. Random fact number 12 is I used to suffer really bad from anxiety. I used to have like panic attacks, and not where I would like feel like, oh my God, I can't breathe, but I would feel like that, but not to the extent where like I needed a brown bag to like blow into or breathe into. I would just get really anxious, and then I couldn't figure out why I was so anxious, and then I would just start crying. And a lot of that has to do with things in my past and that are not here anymore. But yeah, I used to have really, really bad anxiety, and I've learned how to calm my anxiety by meditation, just really like talking myself into like knowing that everything's gonna be okay, and also using other substance that help me with that. Random fact number 13 is I love to travel. I've gone to some pretty spectacular places around the world, and I feel super lucky. I'm not gonna name all of them because there's like a long list. I've actually gone through 2 passports already. Some of my favorite places that I've traveled to are Monte Carlo. I've been there like 3 times. I love it so much. It's just so bougie, and it's just like beautiful. And I don't know, it's great. I love it. If you have the chance to go there, 100% go there. Second place I would say is my recent travel, which was South Africa. That was just amazing. I don't even know how to explain what I saw. Like, it was just, the safari was great, seeing the big five. And then also one of my favorite things was we went to an orphanage and we got to like hang out with all the kids, and they were so loving and so, it's just different from the kids in the US. I don't know, they just appreciated our presence. It was crazy. If you guys haven't seen my South Africa travel vlog, make sure to check that out so you can see everything that I'm talking about. And next place I want to travel to is Japan. I love Japan. I've seen so many beautiful pictures and I've been wanting to go there for years and years and years, and I'm hoping that that will be my next trip. Random fact number 14, since we were just on the topic of Japan, is I love anything Japanese. I love sushi and I love the cherry blossoms, and I love Harajuku girls. I don't know what it is about them. They're so adorable, and I want to go to the city of Harajuku if I do, or when I do get to visit Japan. So funny, one of my girlfriends, she's Thai, she would literally be like, you are seriously Asian. You love so much Asian stuff. You love Hello Kitty. You love like all these anime stuff. And it's so true. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like, it just seems so happy and colorful. And I just love anything Japanese. I don't know. Okay, random fact number 15 is I love to, I guess, I don't know if I would say love, but I binge watch shows. So I don't know what it is. I just can't just watch one episode. I have to watch the entire season. It's crazy. I one time was watching Breaking Bad, and I think it was on like season 3 or something, and I just started and I binge watched the entire season 1 in one day. It's actually really embarrassing to say out loud. But yeah, that's what I do. Binge watch shows. Random fact number 16 is I love to put lemon and lime on most of my food. So if it's like a soup, if it's rice, if it's fish, if like sushi, anything, I love to put lemon and lime on it. I don't know if it's because I'm Latin, but I just love it. It just tastes so much better. If I have something that doesn't have lemon, lime, or spice, I'm not that interested in it. Random fact number 17 is I'm usually in long-term relationships. My last relationship was 8 years. And before that, most of my relationships were either 3 or 2 years. So yeah, I love being in long-term relationships. I don't like to just date or serial date. I like to have a partner for life. Random fact number 18 is I love pickles. I love to eat them straight out of the jar. I love to eat them in my foods. My mouth is actually watering just talking about pickles. I always ask for extra pickles if I get like a veggie burger or Impossible Burger, whatever it is. I love pickles, and one of my girlfriends actually has her own pickle line. It's called the Pickling Princess. Such a cute name. But her pickles are literally to die for. They're spicy. She has different ones, but the ones obviously I get are spicy and flavorful. They're just so good. Oh my God, my mouth's watering. I want to go grab one out of my fridge right now. Random fact number 19, I believe that's what number we're on, is I despise styrofoam. I hate the noise. I hate the feel. Oh God, just like that word literally gives me the heebie-jeebies. I hate it. Actually, let's just go on to the next one. No more about that. All right, the last random fact. I don't even know. I feel kind of weird telling you guys, but when I was younger, I used to love piercings. In high school, in high school and out of high school, I loved piercings. When I was in high school, I got my tongue pierced. I had my, I think it's called labrae, I don't remember, but this chin part pierced. My nose pierced, had my ears pierced. Up here, there's 2 that never want to heal. They're annoying. This little guy, I don't know what it's called. My ears, I used to have my ears stretched out to double zeros. I don't know if you guys even know what that means, but basically they were like, I don't even know if you could see that, but they were huge. I also stretched my tongue out, and I also had my nipples pierced. So yeah, I took those out because one time the loofah decided to be friendly with my piercing, and it didn't rip it out, but it tugged, and I was like, all right, it's time to go. So yeah, those are my 20 random facts. I hope you guys enjoyed them and learned a little bit about me. Make sure to comment below and tell me what is a random fact about you. Also, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe now. Bye guys.